Hey, so this is the podcast. My phone storage is mostly taken up by memes, so it's gonna probably explode from this 10-minute video that's mostly filled by bloopers. So that's fun. The first question is, what was easy about giving the survey? What was difficult or challenging about it? I'd say the easiest part was giving out the survey because I know a lot of people on the internet and they're close to me, not really close to me, besides family, but like most of them were friends and they'd be happy to help me out. So when I gave them the survey, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." And it was like, "Oh, it'll take 10 minutes, so it might take you a while, but they got it done like 2 to 3 minutes, so that's good. That's good." I'd say the difficult part was figuring out how to get the survey out because I needed to go into the class, ask my teacher a bunch of questions, but I couldn't ask the questions right away because we had videos to watch or work to do. So that's fun. Another thing I messed up on was giving out the number. My number was 31, and it was for knowing, oh, this is this guy's survey results, and this person's results. I thought it could be any number, so I just said it was 1954 because I like Godzilla. I have no idea why I thought it could be any number, but whatever. I got it right, so I guess it's all good. I'm getting this project done. So, yeah. Next question. Question 2 is, what trends did you find in your results? In other words, what factors seem to influence a person's perspective and what factors did not? Ooh, this is a tricky one. I'm not good at describing people because that's what I'm getting from this. All I know are like fictional video game characters, and I hardly know them. Even by like they're like my favorite character. I was like, what's their name again? So I don't think would notice any factors, but that's okay. That's okay. Everyone's flawed. I'm just especially flawed. I guess it's because I got surveys done by people outside of America along with like in America. Not sure, but I'm just not a person who notices trends like that, like at all. So no trends. Next question. And the question 3 is, what did people's comments tell you about reviews? I can do this one. Only 2 people commented, so the first comment is, I believe they should all get along. There's something wrong with people still having conflicts over religion. I actually agree. Wow, I'm bad at talking. I actually do agree with this, because one of the main reasons it seems that there's still conflict is because both sides believe God gave them their land. But since there's no like proof, like hard proof, you like, yep, that's the proof. Nope, none of that. They have their respected texts, and I respect that. They can have that. But like they conflict each other. They conflict, and that causes problems because they have 2 conflicting things. Neither can be proven for sure, and they just argue a bunch, and I'm just stating what I see. So what this person's comment told me about their views is that they find it unreasonable that there's still conflict going on, and I agree with that. It is pretty unreasonable. And the next comment, the second comment, is both sides have committed terrible and deadly acts. While there is rationale for Israeli homeland development, there is no justification for the way Israel has treated the Palestinians in homeland. This is all right, juicy. So what I get from this comment is that this person feels like Israeli should be able to build homes and such, but their actions towards the Palestinians is unreasonable and unjustified. See where you're coming from, my dude. Cool and good. Anyways, the next question is, were your results consistent with your classmates? I guess they were consistent, because my stats are kind of all over the place, because like outside views, but I'm sure other people got outside views, because it's not impossible to get outside views. I don't really see anything unusual or like out of place. And it seems that when I was checking while writing this horribly written script, that people did have like similar results, not exact results, but consistent results. So yeah, it was consistent. Alright, getting through the questions. The fifth question is, were the people who responded to your survey diverse enough to draw any conclusions? Are our results valid? Alright, good. Something I can answer. I'd say the people I surveyed were diverse enough to draw conclusions. Those conclusions are that despite the differences in people, that the majority feel that there's roughly equal fault and responsibility on each side, which I agree with. Everyone screwed up there. The rest of the people I surveyed said they had no strong opinion, except one guy who said other. I'd like to mention that for both their belief stand and political stand, which is what I just called them, there were no labels for them, they also put other. So that's like three others. And also due to the similar views among all the different kinds of people I surveyed, another conclusion is that views on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is pretty consistent. Of course, there's differences, but from what I've seen, it's mostly either both sides are at fault or no strong opinion. That's what it seems for everyone's results, so I do believe our results are valid. Alright, last question. How could the survey be improved? Ooh-wee, I have some words for this one. One of the gripes I have is that viewing your own results is really tedious. I don't like that. You have to click multiple links just to get to the Excel page, and then you have to go to a certain tab of the Excel, and then scroll to your number, which is spaced between the other numbers. So like in the early numbers, yeah, that's fine, but when you get down to the 30s and stuff, it gets kind of mashed up, which I don't like. Also, the labels near the top aren't labeled with what they're supposed to be. It's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Not like this is that thing and that thing. I don't like that. They can be labeled. It doesn't take that long. I'm not going to mess around with the Excel sheet. I don't even know if I can, so I can't do anything about that. I want to know the proper names. But all I have is, hey, look, that's a 10+ ratio. Like, well, is it for people who? And so I don't like that. I also do not like how you can't just see your own results. I feel like it'd be helpful to, along with seeing other people's results, you'd be able to see just your own results separate from everyone else. Just a little square or rectangle or circle, no discrimination of your own results. It's like, here's your results. I would appreciate that, but yeah, no, none of that fun. The final thing I do not like is how it seems we can't put our own views in. We're not supposed to take the survey, but like I understand that, but I want to put in my own views, and because it's my podcast, so I'm going to put in my views. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix that problem. You're welcome. I'm going to put in my views. So I'm just going to be blunt, no mercy. If Israel and Palestine are to get to peace, they need to put their religion aside. They need to put their religion aside. Not give it up. That's silly. They have the right to believe in a religion. Everyone does, Just like how everyone should have the right to not follow any religion, people should have the right to follow any religion, The video our class saw that people outside of this podcast have no idea about, probably, that we saw over the course of the 3 days showed people who hated others, even wanted to kill people just because they were Jew or Arab. Children were saying those kinds of things too, from what I remember, and that's like Westboro Baptist Church kind of stuff. That's bad. You don't want to be like Westboro. Of course, religious conflicts aren't the only problem. That's obvious. I just feel like that it's a problem that prevents the other problems from being fixed. But if that does not happen, no peace, no putting aside of religion, I have a better idea for peace. We get Godzilla to force peace between the two in order to not be destroyed. They can't really do anything against Godzilla. His entire entity is indestructible. That's his point. So in order to get along, we're going to have Godzilla take care of it. He's going to go roar, and that's it. They're going to get peaceful. But if he goes overboard, it's Godzilla. He's going to go overboard. We're going to get Mothra to chase him off, because she's good. She's good. She's good. I'd say it's a pretty good plan. It's a pretty good plan, honestly, and it should be done. All the questions were answered. Kind of. Let's see if I met the requirements. Length, 10 to 15 minutes. There should be no long pauses or silences. That's a problem. Sketch out a plan of what you will discuss, how long you will discuss it, who will introduce each topic, etc. before you begin reading. That's another problem. I'm on my own. Effects, music, etc. are not necessary, but can add to the quality. Alright. So yeah, that's the podcast. Hope I don't fail. I mean, I likely will, but still, my heart was in it. Not really. Thanks for listening, and bye.